Maybe.
I don't know.
Can you see us? Can you hear us? Let's see. That was rough.
It is rough.
Looks fine. Hi, everyone.
Can anyone hear us?
If you can hear us, comment. Yep, perfect. They said yeah.
Okay,
Yay!
cool.
Oh, goodness. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, okay, good.
Okay, cool. So let me explain. So we tested this thing out like all day today, and we have a connection to our camera for whatever reason. Now all of a sudden it doesn't want to work. So first timers, what can you do? So we're on the camera right now, and we'll go from here. Since you guys can hear us, I think this will work.
Yeah. Perfect. So I'm just pulling up our questions. So we got a few questions from some viewers, followers, friends. So we're going to answer some of those, some fun travel questions, some fun non-travel questions. Tony has a super exciting announcement, a trip he's going on tomorrow for the next 2-ish weeks, a little over 2 weeks. And then we're just going to kind of sprinkle in some of our plans for the next 4 months, really until like summer. And yeah, so should we get into this Q&A?
Yeah, let's get into the questions.
Okay, cool. So let's start with some of our travel questions that we received. Let's start with, what has your favorite place been since we started this YouTube channel?
Okay. I think for me, my favorite place has been Asheville. The food there was great, which we'll probably come back to because I think there was another question about food. Food there was really good. Some of the best pizza I've ever had. And then the vibes there, I just really love the vibes in Asheville. So I think so far that's probably been our favorite place. My favorite place.
I think that's a good one. I forgot about Asheville. Asheville, definitely. And I think that's one we scratch the surface on. Like, there's so much to do. But I was blown away by Philadelphia. I never even considered Philadelphia for some reason. I don't know, because I like big cities. I'm a big city person. But that was such a fun trip. Love the city. Love how much there is to do within walking distance. Good food. Really cool, quirky activities, things like that. So I think that was one of my favorites so far. So I think this is the question that you were thinking of. What's the best brewery we visited? We are big brewery people. Love ourselves a local brew. So what's your favorite brewery?
So going back to Asheville, our favorite brewery, my favorite brewery. I keep saying ours. I don't know which brewery it's going to be. My favorite brewery so far has been Asheville Brewing Company, and it took me a while to remember the name of it. And I was like, it's a super simple name. But the reason being is, again, that pizza, amazing. So they had great food that was like right next door to another place that was there, and then the brewery had great beers. And then Asheville was really kind of like a beer town in itself. I think there was like 20-something breweries just right there. So we got a little drunk on that trip.
Yes. Yep. That was really, and it was like hot as heck. So I'm not allowed to swear. It was hot as heck. I definitely agree with that. I think one of my favorite breweries, which I don't even think ever made a video, but Three Daughters down in St. Pete is a family favorite of mine because I have 2 sisters who are the 3 daughters. So that is one of my favorite breweries because they have like concerts they host there. There is like giant outdoor adult games like Giant Jenga and Connect 4 and things like that. So that was probably one of mine.
So from Cameron Mitchell here, I think he's asked this question before. Did he ask it on something else?
Yeah, on Instagram.
So he wants to know what our favorite hobbies are. So I think we'll ask that, and I'll let you go first.
Oh, okay. Hi, Ella. So my hobbies, I love to dance. So I go to Zumba classes at my gym a couple times a week. And I plan on finding like a more different kinds of dance classes in the future. I'm looking for like an adult dance studio where I can learn different kinds of dance and stuff. And I think my other hobby, I don't know, just like watching Real Housewives, watching some TV. I guess that would be it for me.
So I'm a bit of a dancer. I'm not on your level, obviously, I can dance a little bit. I got a little bit of rhythm, but I think my hobbies is this really like editing. I like video editing. I like taking pictures. I like doing like long exposure shots. I think that would be like my favorite thing to do as far as photography. And then, I like playing video games and, the normal stuff. I used to play football in college. So obviously that's a passion of mine. Go Ravens. So, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let's do, this is a good one too, which I think you're going to have more insight on. So if you watch our videos, we're mural hunters, street art, everything. So someone asked what city we've been to so far has the best street art in your opinion?
Ooh, okay. So because of our last video, I have just mentioned this, that Greensboro is probably my favorite city for murals so far. And the reason being is like even just in a central area where the movie theater was, where the Red Cinema was, there were huge murals and they were really great. And I think part of the reason is they had a lot of Star Wars themed ones. You can see by my shirt, I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. So I'm a little biased. Philadelphia is supposed to be really good too. Honestly, we didn't really see a lot there, but I think Greensboro is still probably my favorite place for murals.
Yeah. I honestly too like the ones in our neighborhood right here. We live right next to a neighborhood called the Neon District, and they have a ton of really beautiful murals just right outside here. I also really like the murals in Asheville. There's a really cool one of Dolly Parton and RuPaul like on the same wall, which I love. There's one of the Dude. So I think that was a good one for me. Let's see. Another travel question. Let's see. Do you guys plan to travel internationally?
Yes, absolutely. I think part of the reason we haven't yet, and we really were planning on it before COVID hit, we had a trip planned to Costa Rica, which we obviously canceled, but I think we'll do that again. The reason being is that I am still fully employed. I'm in the Navy, so leave is kind of hard to come by. So like getting approval to go different places and getting approval to go out of the country is a little hard to do. So I think once I get out of the Navy, then we'll be able to travel a lot easier internationally.
Yes, which is very soon. Yes, and it was funny too because our Costa Rica trip was pre-COVID, but it was also pre like the idea of the Detour Duo. So it's kind of crazy to think like if we had gone on that, like would this even exist?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're very excited to go international. Let's see. Let's do one more travel question. If money was not an issue, if money is not an issue, where is the first place you would travel to? Like, where's the next place you would
go? My dream place and where I want to retire, and this, is New Zealand. I did about 3 weeks in New Zealand about 4 years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with the place. And if we could do, also, Otto's going to pop up in the background too, if you see him. I love New Zealand. I think I could live in New Zealand if that's a possibility. Another place I really love and I really want to go to is Africa. And I think eventually, coming back to that international travel question, when we can travel internationally, that's one spot I really want to spend a lot of time in. It's just exploring Africa and, seeing the roots.
This cat, I swear, he sees a camera and he's like.
Which, by the way, if you guys follow us on TikTok, Otto's kind of famous. So
ridiculous. For me, it's kind of weird because I feel like I don't have a travel like bucket list. I just want to go anywhere and everywhere. So wherever like we happen to find ourselves or wherever it seems like a good opportunity, I'm just game. I'm down to go wherever. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Do we have? I think we have one more completely unrelated. If you saw our Instagram stories the past few days, you found out I'm very passionate about fried chicken sandwiches. So I did like a fun Instagram poll to see whose fast food chicken sandwich was people's favorite. Spoiler alert, Chick-fil-A won by mostly everyone. It's not my favorite, but that's what the people voted for. So this question was, if we had to choose the best fast food burger, what would it be? And I feel like I don't really have, I don't know. I'll let you go. Do you have a favorite fast food burger?
If I had to say, I would say Five Guys would be up there. In-N-Out, I kind of came around about to In-N-Out. I didn't like it at first, and then I kind of figured out the secret menu and like animal style. And I think since then, it's a really good burger. I like that, and I miss that. Haven't had it in forever. But being here on the East Coast, I would say probably Five Guys would be my choice.
I feel like I don't have a
burger,
like Shake Shack. Yeah. Okay, so super quick, rough and dirty Q&A. That was fun. Do you want to tell the people where you're jetting off?
Yeah, I guess we should get into that announcement. I said it was a huge announcement. So tomorrow I am leaving to go on a 2-week trip to the Arctic. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be sleeping on a campsite on the ice. I've never done anything like this. It's going to be like negative 40 degrees. I don't even know if I'm prepared for it, but I will be there. Thankfully, my job has given me this opportunity. It's also kind of ironic because I'm going to be leaving my job in a couple of months, but I'm going to be up in the cold, doing some cool stuff. Hopefully, I can show you guys a lot of it. I'm going to be vlogging my experience going up there and living in the ice camps, living in the Arctic. And if we are lucky, they'll give me clearance to show a lot of the activities we're doing too.
Yeah, like literal North Pole. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you excited though?
I am excited. I'm pretty nervous, and it's not like.
Well, what are you nervous about? Tell them what you're nervous about.
It's not the polar bears, and I don't even think we're even going to see any polar bears. It's not the ice cracking. It's not the cold. It's not frostbite. Honestly, I think I'm most nervous about the flight. Like just that little plane. So I'm going to have to get on a little plane, a little like twin otter plane, and they land on the ice, like literally land on the ice. And this is like the campsite is in the middle of the Arctic Ocean. It's just frozen sea ice. And they land this plane on there, and we sleep on this frozen sea ice for 2 weeks. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be so cold.
And we got how many packets of hand warmers delivered to our house this week?
I got a giant packet of hand warmers, and I'm going to bring all of them. I think there was like over 100 in there.
But I think they're more for your batteries.
They're more for batteries and not for myself. A lot of people have told me through past experiences that like cold temperatures like that really wreak havoc on your camera gear, especially your batteries. So a little hack I learned was to put hand warmers in your pockets and leave your extra batteries in your pockets. And so I'm going to do that, and hopefully that works out, and hopefully I get some good footage.
So that'll be fun for him. I'll be here. Just, putzing around. But yeah, it's going to be super exciting. I really hope you can film it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I was telling Tony today, I work remotely. I work from home. I go to the gym, but I don't talk to anyone at the gym. And he's like the only person I talk to in real life every day. So someone might want to check on me like throughout the next 2 weeks and just make sure that I'm like not going off my rocker. Yeah.
So Cameron had a question. He said, have you guys ever traveled to Connecticut? And actually, I went to college in Connecticut. I went to Hartford, Connecticut. I didn't go to Hartford, Connecticut. My school was in Hartford, Connecticut. I went to Trinity in Hartford, Connecticut. So I have been to Connecticut quite a few times. I don't think we've been together, but we could probably make that work sometime down the road.
Yeah, I've done the train through Connecticut, and I've driven through Connecticut. I can't say that. Maybe I should learn how to say that before we go. I saw another question on here. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was what other states? What other state? Where is it? Can you scroll up? I lost it, but I'm going to make it up off of that. What I think it was, other states, like what other states in the US, obviously, are we wanting to go to?
I know we were planning on Pittsburgh for a while, so I think that's still on there.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a state, but yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Pennsylvania. I think Vegas.
Also
Nevada. I keep doing that. Sorry, guys. Nevada. We're going to be in Florida. We're going to do a lot of Florida travel. So I think that's going to be a big part of it too. And I don't know. What about you?
Oh, Seattle is nice. Yes, my
Seattle
birthplace.
Nice.
Yeah, but we actually
Washington.
do. Yeah, I'm from Washington State. We really want to do a big, or I want to take him on a big Pacific Northwest like loop. So I want to do like the peninsula and the coast and down through Oregon. He's never been to like Portland or anything like that. I think you really want to see the redwoods too.
Really see the redwoods.
So I would love to do like that kind of loop. I've also never been to like Utah, Colorado, any of those places. I think that would be awesome. And then I think my number one city I want to go to in the States is Chicago. I've never been to Chicago.
That's a good one.
I'm a really big city person, love a big city. So I would love to go to Chicago. Definitely not in the winter. I am not a cold weather gal.
We have plans to go to New York kind of soon once I get back. So that'll be something we'll do too. That'll be a lot of fun. Kind of seeing a little bit of the city. I think we're standing around Manhattan, somewhere around there. So that'd be cool.
Yeah. So that kind of segues into our last little talking point agenda item of this evening is our plans over the next couple of months. So Tony will be gone for 2 weeks in the Arctic. So because of that, you should not expect a video during that time. So sorry for that. Follow us on Instagram if you're not, because I will be still posting consistently, and our Facebook too is a great way to stay in touch and stay up to date with still like our content and recommendations and things like that. So he'll be gone. I actually have a lot of work travel coming up this spring. So my employer is based in Arizona. So I'm going to be going back to Arizona twice. I think while I'm there, I'm going to take a day trip up to Sedona with a couple of coworkers though. So, follow that Instagram if you want to see that. And then I have other work trips like Philadelphia. I'm going to be up in like the DC, Baltimore area a bit. I think, New Jersey. And then besides that, we do have a few spare weekends in between my work trips. We are needing to go out and film. So we're gonna try and I think hit some more cities in North Carolina, because that state has surprised us the most. There's so many fun cities there that have surprised me every time we've gone. Most recently Greensboro. I had a blast in Greensboro and I did not expect anything. I didn't know anything about Greensboro. So hopefully hitting up some more North Carolina cities, maybe checking Pittsburgh off the list. Pittsburgh it's just cold. I don't want to be cold. So we're going to have to wait a little bit on that. And then New York is in May. So those are like the big things coming up.
So let's see what we got here. Oh, shout out to Travel Spree. We love these guys. They are like
follow
our
Travel
best
Spree
YouTube friends that we've actually met. So follow them.
Yeah, we did.
And they said Chicago is St. Patty's. So Chicago will be good for St. Patty's.
Yeah,
actually not a bad
because they turn
idea.
the river green.
Yeah, that'd be really fun to see. That's not a bad idea.
Not this year though, because that's like in 3 weeks.
Yeah, true. Probably won't be there for that. But
yeah, good point.
Dash Cam, great person. We talk so much. At least I talk to Dash Cam TV so much. If you guys have the opportunity, also go follow him as well. He does a lot, especially like crypto. Learned so much from his channel, especially like NFTs and cryptocurrency. So shout out to Dash Cam. And he said, fun fact, negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit equals negative 40 degrees Celsius, which I did not know that. That's actually really cool.
Did not know that either.
I don't highly met in the middle either. Interesting.
Cool. And they said, what town in Connecticut would you like to travel to? Did you not go anywhere in Connecticut like you would want to go, or did you?
Yeah, I saw a lot of the Connecticut. Greenwich. That's like where a lot of, I guess, the richer people live. That's where the Jerry Springer show was.
Oh yes, he did go to the Jerry Springer
show when I was in college.
He wasn't on it. He was. I feel like I want to clarify. He was not on it. He was in the audience.
I was in the audience. Did make an appearance on TV, very brief, but I was not on the show. Let's see, where else in Connecticut? New Haven. I think I pretty much explored a lot of Bloomfield. I've been like a lot of like the central area. So I think maybe somewhere out, like, I don't know, where's Mystic River?
I don't know. Never been.
Yeah.
But that brings up something I just thought of too, of other states. I would love to go to the Northeast, like Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. I've never been up that way, especially in the fall. But I think that would be awesome as well. This cat, I swear. But I think that's all of our questions. Yeah,
unless you guys got anything else for us, I think that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. So many people came on and not expected. Like, I thought like 5 people would show up. So hey, Otto, come here.
But yeah, this was our first live. So thanks for like showing up and showing out. We love the support. And I think honestly, one of the most fun things about starting this channel and starting the Detour Duo is just all the cool people we've met. I know people say that all the time, but it is so true.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait for our travels to align with some of you guys. So we can travel together and meet up in person. Oh, there he is. We got him. But yeah, so thank you so much for
Yeah, and as we grow, and thank you guys for helping us grow and continuing to help us grow. As we grow, we really have plans to kind of meet a lot of you guys and then just kind of like have joint travel with you guys. So that'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully we get to that point so we can have like travel just all the time and not have to spend a lot of money to do it.
That is the goal. Just do so like break even. Like breaking even.
Just breaking even is fine. Just break even.
Okay. Yes, come to Canada.
Yes. We've talked about this a few times. Canada is a big part of our list too.
Yep. For sure. Cool. Well, thanks everyone. This is super fun. I think I ordered Chinese right before this live, and I think it is almost here. So thank you so much, and we will see you soon.
Bye, guys. I'll see you in a couple weeks when I'm freezing.
Yeah.